keep arranging. Okay, so I think we've gotten something good. This thing here is affecting this plate. Okay, when you've arranged, you check if your plates are on top of each other. If they're on top of each other, now we're already at the back. Okay, we've arranged it to the back. Now when we've reached the back, what next do? We have to tie them together to knot it. So how do we knot? Come this side. So no, stay there. Come this side. Come and capture the back. So how do we knot it now? You first of all see the way I will hold this girl now. Unlike the other one where I did something like this, leaving this side, this time I have to hold this area, but very small. I don't know if you see what I did very clear. See what I did. Let me repeat it. These are the pleats that I'm holding down here, and this is the remaining part of the ashoke material. And now I want to tie it. How do I tie? I cannot just hold everything like this now and tie because of the style of girl I'm doing. So how do I tie it? In the first video, if you are very observant, when I wanted to tie, this is how I hold the girl. I held it like this and started drawing them closer. And when I have held it like this, I then tied it, leaving this part as design. But this time around, because we are doing round fan, how do I need to tie it? I have to hold it like this. From the end, from the edge, I start drawing them closer till I reach this place I'm holding. Take note that all this place now is free. This place now. So I can now tie it to the other one I left, this other 30%. Okay, so how do I hold this 30%? How do I hold this 30%? I hold this 30%, the other way I hold the first one. Just hold it from this end. See this 30% now. Instead of me to hold it like this and tie, no, I have to hold it in between them like this and start drawing them together. Sorry, start drawing them together. When I've drawn it together, I now see the way it is now. I can leave this part at the end. I will put it inside. So once I've held them like this, I start to knot. Please tell her to hold it for you so that your pleats will not scatter. Favor, hold this girl. Press your hand now, hold the two of them. Oh yeah. So once you've turned it to the back, please make sure this one is coming out. If it is coming out, you go back. Still hold it the way I showed you. Hold this one the way I showed you. Maybe I can use this one to turn like this so that it won't come out again. Once it's out, you start to knot. But please draw up this area. This area is very important. Knot it. Still draw up this area. In fact, draw it down. This area should start from the down, because this is where you still, this is the place that will bring out the beauty of your round fan. So draw it down very well before you start to tight it. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yes.
Okay. And remember to still draw this place down. This area is very important to draw it down very well, as much as you can, before you now tight it the last way. So once you've tight it, you do a neat work at the back. I already told you this is the back, but it must not look rough. You can use your office pin to do any good coverage at the back. Okay, the back of the girl is not always very important, but it should not be too rough. So this is the back. Later I will use my office pin to cover it like this. Is that office pin still remaining?
No.
Eh?
No.
Okay. Later I'll use office pin now to hold it like this, so at least the back is now made. So come to the front. Let me show you what to do with this exercise I left behind. So remember I told you when we made small pleats, instead of me to finish all the pleats, I decided to leave them. So what am I leaving them for? Because if I start making pleats with all of them, they will not become as tiny as this one. It will look as if you used half yard of gele to do your, half yard of ashoke to do your gele. So that is why I made split and left this small side. Now what do I need to do? I'll start from the middle to form pleats. Okay. Now this time around I'm no more forming tight pleats but loose one. When I've made the first one, I use my hand and trace it down. Please watch carefully, you watch what I'm doing carefully. I use my hand to stretch it down this other side. I'm making pleats, nothing different, nothing new. Okay? I still come up to the middle again, hold it and make another plait. You see how I'm making this particular plate now, like this. I will do it like this and then draw it out. So that is plate. So I'll make another plate on the middle. So once I do it, I start tracing it down. You must trace it down, down, down to the extreme at her back where it won't be seen again. Once you've reached there, you come this other side. Use your hand to hold that middle part. Come this other side and start tracing it downwards too. And use your hand to be arranging the plates. Okay, so this is another one. As you're doing it, I'm drawing it up. Okay, this place now is too tight. I draw it up a little. This end now is too tight. I'll draw it up a little from the back. So there's space now. So I make another plate and start drawing it down. Start tracing it down. When you've traced them down, you use your hand to be drawing it up a little, gently. Gently, if not, all your plate will just scatter. You draw it up gently. So this is it. Are you seeing the gele now? Okay, let me cover the back again. So I can now choose to cover the back at this stage. Now, when you raise off your face, when you've done it, you now use your hand. There is nothing again over here. The round gele is done. It's just for you to use your hand and check if there is any place that is not neat. You use your hand and be doing the plate, arranging the plate until it is as neat as you want, as smooth as you want. If not, your round fan gele is ready. As you're making the plate, so as you're making it, you use your hand to be drawing the gele up, the plates. Remember I told you, let it not be too down, so it will not look as if you used a very small material to make your plate. So I just use my hand to be raising them up a little and still arranging the plates. If you notice any irregularities, any place that the plate is not neat, you use your hand to arrange them. Like this side now, since it's not neat. You arrange the plate down to her neck. Now when you've done this, what else is remaining? Just use your eyes and check if there's any place you need to touch. The next thing is to draw the gele backward. I told you, at the end of every gele you made, you must draw it back. Once you make any gele, you must draw it back so that some of our front hair will show. I can choose to still draw it like this. Okay, so I think our round gele is done. It's done. So I just use my hand to be checking if there is any other thing I need to add or any other thing I need to do, any other thing. So how is it? This place is still somehow. This plate is somehow. I think I'll leave it like this because of this side I put it. Okay, I think it's better now. I think I drew out this side too much. That is why it's looking somehow, but it's still okay. I like this side more. I like this side. This place is big. Wow. Right. Yeah, this thing. I think it's big, so let me put it inside a little. So how is it now?
Okay.
So I covered the back. And just use pin. My office pin has finished. Use pin to cover it. So this is the gele. Yeah. Now this is the gele. Favor, stand up, let me see something. Close your eyes now, you wanted to see how. Okay, so this is it. Turn your back, let them see how the back is. So this is the back. I told you my office pin has finished. If not, all I need to do is to use office pin and hold this place, so the back will also be neat. Okay, this one will go inside. I use office pin and hold all this place. Okay, so turn the front, let's see. So this is the front of the round gele. How is it? So beautiful.